Round 7 in Silverstone was the final race that I participated in 2024, and I could have participated round 8 in Las Vegas, but I couldn't because I was outside my city and entered 2025 outside it. And well, we're back for round number 9 in Japan, making my first league race for 2025, and we're entering this year in 12th with 37 points, and we see that Chronico is up to 11th, 1 point ahead of me. Looking at the top, Sebs is leading the standings with 209 points, and Bartero is in second with 198 points. Astro is in third with 179, and Sanif is in fourth with 138. And meanwhile, we see in the constructors that the reserves are ironically leading the standings with 259 points. Damn, that is such a shame for all the full-time drivers. And excluding the reserves, Ferrari are the ones who are leading with 247 points, and Mercedes is behind with 237. Meanwhile, our team, Alpine, is down to 8th with 56 points. And down to last is Sauer with 28. And after setting our tire location to the balanced ones, we begin qualifying in a terrible manner because I invalidated my first 2 attempts to set a lap time, and yeah, it was getting a little bit tense because I have just one more chance, and that means that I cannot mess it up. I cannot invalidate this, or else I'll start in a terrible position. And so I tried to do my best effort to set a good lap time and validated one. And that's the thing I kinda did because I messed up a little bit with the brake bias settings and all of that I had to do during the lap. But overall it was going pretty decent, and we are improving by a quarter of a second from our only completed lap that was invalidated. And so we head into 130R, and we're preparing to break into the Casio Triangle chicane, and we head into it, and no! I cut the chicane, and that invalidates our lap time. Oh my god. Oh my god. All of our times that we have set were invalidated, and I could have qualified into 7th or 8th because I was set to set a lap time of 128.5. Now we're down to P19. The only reason why I didn't qualify in last is because Pecco Cherez had a quali ban and he couldn't set a lap time, and thus he qualified in P20 and last. Astro qualified in pole, but I don't care about it. I just want to do a great comeback, and let's try to do that thing. And we see that my teammate Rasgris qualified in P17, and Zerovic is the slowest in 18th. Well, hope we get into lap 1 without any damages, and next thing that we'll do after that is to do the thing that I have said early on. And so everyone, including myself, is starting on mediums, and we are starting with 52.5 kilograms of fuel loaded, and we are underway for my first league race in 2025, and thus round 9 in Japan for the Night of Kings. And we head into turn 1 in a clean manner, and the Pecco Cherez wants to overtake me down the inside, and oh, there is some chaos into Oh no, 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 don't tell me! Zero Beaks! Why did you slow down? Oh my god, this stupid game thought that I overtook him during the yellow flags, but I was side by side with him and... Virtual safety car got deployed and Zero Beaks was way too behind, and if I let him bust, I would lose like 5 positions and I got a 10-second time penalty. Oh my god, no, 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 that is such a bad thing. And when I box, I gotta serve like 5 seconds, and if I leave the pit lane, I'll have only 5 seconds of penalties, and that means that if I want to serve all my penalties, I need to box twice, or that's what I thought during that time. We are up into P13 still, and Rasgris is right ahead of me, so I gotta overtake him pretty as soon as possible. But he became a block for me at the end of the virtual safety car beginning lap 2, and now Adilfo, the one who is ahead of Rasgris, is more than a second, and Barreter overtakes me, and we are down to P13. That is such a bad thing, and no, I almost spun, but hope he overtakes Rasgris, and so I can overtake him. And Barretero overtook my teammate into the spoon curve, and we see that he's run out of ERS, and exiting the spoon curve, he got a terrible exit, and that means that I lose way more seconds. And man, he is turning into an Ocon, and we head into 130R down the inside, but I lost some grip and I lost a few seconds, so I could not overtake him. That's pretty bad. He ain't doing any work for me. But on the next lap, he did a mistake entering turn 9, and I decided to take advantage of this situation, and I overtook him before turn 11, and so now I can fight Barretero. And by lap 4, I get up into P11, but it is because I overtook Adilfo, not Barretero. And we see that Rocha has a 10-second time penalty as well as me, so, well, I don't know what. And by lap 5, he gets overtaken by Barretero, and we head into the spoon curve, and he goes a little bit wide and almost loses grip, and we get up into the top 10, but I'm having doubts that I'll even get the arrest from the ones that are in front of me, which is Jonathan now, and looks like I will have DRS, and I did. We get the detection zone less than a second behind Jonathan, and so we get DRS, and we begin the fight for P9 and maybe P8, and I have my best chance to overtake him exiting turn 14, and I am approaching him, deploying all my ERS, and we head into 130R, and we are wheel to wheel with Jonathan, and I overtook him, and Rasmus is out of the race, and that deployed the full course safety car. Damn, that was such a great timing, but unfortunately it wasn't much of the worth it, because I have to serve the 10-second time penalty. But well, at least I'm gonna get my penalty served. We're gonna box 4 cards, and looks like we're gonna maintain with that set of tires till the end of the race. After that, we only dropped 2 places, and P11 is the position that I maintained up till the safety car ends, beginning lap 11, which we restart the fight with Jonathan and myself, and this time we are in P10 with the penalties applied, and also on track as Jonathan goes into turn 9 so badly that he runs wide, exiting that corner. On the next lap, a little fool turns into another prey from me, and I overtake him around the outside. We're wheel to wheel into turn 1, and I could overtake him with no DRS. It was a bit of a stressful overtake, but fortunately I managed to do that thing, and so we get up into P9, but we see that Lepasam is struggling to re-enter the track, and so we get up into P8. Lap 14, and the clouds become bigger, and I exit turn 9 in P7 with the penalties applied, and we head into turn 10. Oh my god, I almost crashed into the wall heading into turn 11, and Russia is out of the race. In that deployed another full course safety car. But the thing that I was almost scared a lot was that I locked my rear brakes and I almost crashed into the wall, and that could have been a DNF. Unfortunately, because of that, we're down to P12, and Ricardo Rangel overtook me during the safety car, which should have been illegal, but unfortunately it wasn't. We're staying out still, and we hope we can get up a few places back. During the safety car period, so many drivers boxed, and that meant that I got up a few positions, and by ending lap 16, which is the lap which the safety car goes in, I'm up into P6, but unfortunately I don't have a good relaunch, so I have no chance to overtake Ricardo Rangel until few laps later, if I can maintain my pace, which I could, and at the end of the next lap I am right behind Ricardo Rangel, and I open DRS and we begin lap 19, and I am on the outside and I overtake him in such an easy manner. We see that Gerardo has a 20-second time penalty, so that means that we get up into P4 with the penalties applied. But right after I overtook him, some drivers that boxed during that last safety car start to catch, and ending lap 21, Lepasam is 3/10, less than 3/10 behind me, and he wants to overtake me, and I get the arrest from Gerardo, but I don't think that's enough. I have no ERS. I am running out of it. I'm deploying my last bits of it, and Lepasam overtakes me down the inside into turns 1 and 2 pretty easily. He's on mediums, I'm on hards. He's on fresh, and I'm on used hards. And that means that Lepasam wins the fight in such an easy manner. But fortunately, I could hang with them, and on lap 25, I was 4/10, now 3/10 behind Lepasam, and we head into turn 11, into the hairpin, and Lepasam goes pretty slowly, and oh my god, he's gotten a terrible exit, and that is how I overtake him. Now we are back into P4 with the penalties applied. And I was seeing that Astro was struggling a bit with his pace, and as we head into turn 7, he teleports, being now right in front of me instead of being like 2 seconds, and looks like he is getting controlled by AI, so I decided to go for an overtake down the inside into turn 11, which didn't end up well. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm so messed up. I'm so cooked. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, no, I made a mistake. Like... Yeah, it's over for me. He'll penalize me because I think he is one of the napkins at me, and he reports me and give me like 8 points less in the championship. I don't know, but the thing is that we are now in P4, but Lepasam is right behind me, and we begin the final lap of the race. No ERS, no DRS, and he is 6 tenths. Now he is destroying that gap, and he goes to the outside with front wing damage. And what a launch he has done! And I tried to be Will, but I failed it. Oh my god, no. I think I could have gotten into the podium because Gerardo is now more than 3 seconds ahead of me. So that means that I won't get promoted up to 4th, and instead 5th is gonna be the position that I'm gonna finish. And although, yeah, that's a pretty good thing actually, because that is now my best result of this season's Night of Kings. Damn, what if has generated to me, but still, P5, and I hope I don't get penalized because of this. I started down in P19, and still, I managed to get up 14 places, and although they were due to the safety cars, still, I did a great job, but not an amazing one, as you could see that I have done some mistakes. If I haven't done them, I could have gotten into the podium, but still, P5 is my best result that I've done in this season's Night of Kings, and it could have been the second best if not by the disqualification I gotten in Monaco. Oh my god. Well, still, that's a good race. Won the drivers the days. So, anyways, let's look at the race results, and we see that our esports teammate Zenith won the race and S15 finished second. Gerardo could maintain his third position even though he had a 3-second time penalty. Outside of the podium is Eposam, myself, Milton, Jonathan, Manuel, Astro, and Forcito is the final driver in the top 10. And then follows Sustainer, Sammy, Pecocheres, who got a quali ban, so he had to start in P20 but didn't make a great comeback like myself. And Cerovix and Adifo are the ones who finished in the bottom 2 positions. The rest are DNFers. And so, in the championship, in the driver standings, we see that Sebes is leading it with 211 points. And second place is Barreto with 199 points. He only scored 1 point in this round. And Astro finished third with 190, and looks like Zenith is getting closer to the fight with 170. Then follows Ricardo Rangel in a distant fifth with 75 points. That's like 95 points of a gap between fourth and fifth, which is way more than the gap between first and fourth, and fifth position and 34th. Then follows Milton, then Andres, then Gerardo, then 65, and in 10th is myself with 53 points. Last position, Rocha has -1 point. And we see that the reserves are still humiliating us by leading the constructors with 294 points, followed by Ferrari and Mercedes, both of them having 249 and 243 respectively. Meanwhile, our team, Alpine, is down in 8th with 72 points, and looks like we can only fight Williams, and we might be in the no man's land because Haas is in 9th with 47 points. Racing Bulls in 10th with 46, and Sabres in last with 45 points. So that's it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed my very first league race in 2025, and I hope that I get a pretty good year in sim racing, and I'm hoping that F125 is a better game, although realistically I don't think it's gonna be, but well, let's see. Goodbye.